Hey, what's up Dragon Ball fans and collectors, DBZ Collector here again, and in this video I'll be doing another 101 segment. This time I want to do just a quick video focusing on my displays, what products I use, and how I set them all up. Collectors who are just starting out always ask, what is the best thing to use to display my figures? Detolf cabinets have probably become one of the most commonly used display cases amongst most collectors, and are what I use to display all of my figures. These Detolf cabinets can be found at Ikea stores, and they usually retail for about $50 to $60, and they come in either black or white top colors. Assembly for these Detolf shelves are pretty easy enough and shouldn't take anything more than 40 minutes to an hour. You can also buy custom 3D printed shelf clips on eBay if you'd like to either add more shelving or adjust the shelving heights depending on how you'd like to display your figures. Now, if you do decide to get any type of cabinet, whether it's a Detolf or something else that you find, one thing that is a definite necessity is getting proper lighting for all your displays. There are lots of lights you can get. I personally like to use strip lights. A 16-foot roll will work just fine if you want to string just the front of your case. However, you will need an additional roll if you decide to do the back of the case as well. The lights that I use for my displays are the Govee Smart LED light strips that work through both Wi-Fi and Bluetooth. Now, not only are these lights able to change colors and dim, but they also work with Google Assistant and Alexa, so I can easily change the color or modes from my phone or from my Google Home speaker. Since I started displaying figures on the top of my Detolfs, I also added these lights on the tops too, which definitely gives my displays a bigger and brighter presentation. When it comes to how I actually display my figures, generally, in terms of my Dragon Ball figures at least, I prefer to display them by their respective arcs. Displaying my figures in iconic poses or battle scenes, I do like to use a combination of acrylic risers and the Tamashi stage stands. All of my acrylic risers I purchase from Amazon, mostly because I buy so many of them, and you can purchase them in sets of 3 or 6, and they do come in varying sizes. The reason I like to use acrylic risers is that it allows me to stagger my displays, giving them a sort of staircase look, and also allows me to feature a lot of figures in one shelf by utilizing all of the available space. The use of the stands definitely help with posing characters, whether it be in midair or specific positions or fighting stances. You can also use things like zip ties to attach the stand arms to the bars of the Detolf, like I did with my Golden Frieza here, which gives your figures more of a floating look. Now I'll let you guys in on a little secret of mine. Just to give myself an extra bit of security with my figures in my display, I like to use this adhesive called Blue Tack. As a collector, you'll definitely want to make yourself familiar with this sticky putty. I like to apply just a tiny bit to the bottom of the feet of my figures so that it helps them hold their stance and poses just in case a mishap were to arise. Oh, say like my dog accidentally run into my displays, like what happened the other day. But for those of you who are wondering what I do for all my figures that aren't on display, or what I do with my figure boxes, I actually have a whole other cabinet that I use to store my extra figures and figure boxes. I like to keep all the boxes for my figures in good conditions, as I view them as not only collector's items, but also it helps me keep my figures organized with all their parts and accessories. Some things that can be easily overlooked with figures that you keep on display is keeping them clean. I advise to keep a can of compressed air, as well as a small unused paintbrush to help with cleaning and dusting your figures and your display cases. If you're like me, who has a dog that loves to admire my display cases close up, you should always keep glass cleaner around to keep your displays looking nice and clean. So that will bring this video to a close. Hopefully you're able to find any of this information helpful in some way. If you enjoyed the video, feel free to like, comment, and or subscribe. Make sure to turn on all notifications, get updates on all my new posts and videos when they come out. And until then, I'll see you guys next time.